see your papers?
I don't think I have them on me.
In that case, we'll have to ask you to come along.
Wait, it's possible that, yes. Here they are.
These papers expired 3 weeks ago. You'll have to come along.
Halt! Halt!
Unlike in the movie Casa Blanca, a scene from which you just saw, under Obama's new law, the FBI will not be saying please. The FBI will be able to seize all your internet records to see what you've been up to before starting a show trial. This is Charles Benninghoff, and today I want to raise an alarm about a police state measure now being debated in the U.S. Senate. You may have heard of the Electronic Communication Privacy Act, also known as the ECPA, which is a law that is supposed to protect your privacy on the internet, your phone records, your ATM transactions, and other aspects of your personal life from government spending. Well, Congress is working to weaken the ECPA by throwing out the Fourth Amendment requirement of obtaining a search warrant. If you take your privacy and your freedom seriously, and you want to take action to stop this outrageous new law, just mouse over the screen or tap your mobile device. Then click the icon that appears on the upper right corner. This will take you to our action page where you can send personalized messages to Congress and tell the members to defeat this new piece of legislation that we are fighting now. Back to the details. The bill in question is Senate Bill 356, also known as the ECPA Amendments Act. If this amendment becomes law, the FBI will be allowed to go to your internet service provider and get all your online browsing history without any warrant. Also, the bill makes it a felony for your internet service provider to tell you that your records were swept up by the feds without a warrant. Just think how much private personal information that is for a search. This is an incredible amount. If you, like most Americans, you probably research your health conditions, you research your religious beliefs, you research your hobbies, you might be a firearm enthusiast, or you might hold a political opinion that you don't want others to know about. All that can be figured out or even assumed by the government if it has full access to your online activities. Historically, public records have always been used against the public if there is a sudden change in government. And listen up, because this next step is important for you to understand. 91% of the Jews were exterminated in the Netherlands during World War II because the Dutch were so meticulous at keeping records of everyone's religion. When the Dutch were collecting records, well, everybody thought it was harmless. But when the Nazis seized power, those records became a death sentence for more than 140,000 people. Judge Andrew Napolitano says this bill is the worst police state measure to be proposed in America since the internet came into widespread use. Here's what he said on Fox News.
Why do we just lie around like sheep and let them do this?
Jim Comey, for whom I have a lot of respect, that's the director of the FBI, basically said to the Senate Judiciary Committee last week, he didn't use this phrase, I'm summarizing. It's a pain in the neck complying with the Constitution, and we'd be a lot more efficient if we didn't have to comply with it. Guess what? The Constitution is intentionally a pain in the neck so that law enforcement will not run roughshod over our civil liberties, so the government will be forced to focus on the bad people rather than using a fishing net approach, which is easier for them but harmful to the rest of us.
We cannot be sheep about this issue being led to slaughter. As patriots, we must refuse to lie down and place our heads in the noose for Obama or any future administration or regime. We're speaking out now, and we need you to speak out as well. Click the icon in the upper right corner. Go to our action page today. Tell Congress to reject Senate Bill 356. Please, do it now. This is Charles Benninghoff signing off and wishing you freedom, fulfillment, and God's many, many blessings.
Tell Congress to completely and totally reject Senate Bill 356 and the corresponding House Bill H.R. 283. From our action page on our website, use the form to the right of the screen to select a program. If you're watching this on YouTube or Facebook, click the icon in the upper right corner to go to our action page. Speak out today while we are still free to do so.
and can't make me doubt it. It's real and I'm gonna shout it. I was there when it happened, and I guess I ought to know.